How's it going, everyone? In today's video, we have some big news on a top WWE star returning for WrestleMania, a WWE star is getting buried, and a whole lot more. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get the latest wrestling news. Alright guys, so for our first story of today, we have some big news on plans for the next King of the Ring tournament. So as Chief Content Officer of WWE, Triple H is said to be doing away with gimmick pay-per-views like Hell in a Cell. However, he is also said to be bringing back classic pay-per-views like the King of the Ring tournament. As WrestleVotes reports, the feeling is that there is a very good chance Triple H brings back King of the Ring in 2023, and the expectation is that it will be a one-night tournament with all of the matches on pay-per-view, as was the case in the 80s. Next up, we have some news on big plans for Survivor Series Wargames. So in just a few weeks, it looks like WWE is planning to do some very big things at Survivor Series Wargames, because according to Bryan Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer, fans can expect to see some craziness at Survivor Series during the Wargames matches, due to the fact that all of the Wargames footage WWE has is from NXT. So they need main roster footage when they do future Wargames matches down the line. Next, we have some news on if WWE is burying Austin Theory. So back when Vince McMahon was still in control of WWE, Austin Theory was booked very well. But now that he's gone, Theory's booking has not been great to say the least. However, there are still big plans for him, as WrestleVotes reports that despite concern that he may struggle under Triple H, Austin Theory is still expected to be a featured player on Raw moving forward. The report even claims that he could actually be better off than how he was under Vince McMahon. Next up, we have some news on a top WWE star returning for WrestleMania 39. So next year's WrestleMania 39 event is set to take place in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, and it looks like a top WWE superstar will be returning to have a match at the event. As WrestleVotes reports, the feeling is that John Cena will return to WWE for a match at WrestleMania 39. And the belief is that if John Cena wants to become the next Rock in Hollywood, he should be at the big show in April. So now guys, I want to give you my thoughts and opinions on all of the topics that we discussed today. So for our first story that we talked about today was plans for the next King of the Ring tournament, and WrestleVotes did report that Triple H there is a very good chance that Triple H brings back the King of the Ring tournament in 2023, and the expectation is that it will be similar to how the pay-per-view was in the 1980s, and it's being a one-night tournament with all of the matches taking place on that single pay-per-view. And I'm also excited to see if Triple H has plans to bring back the Queen's Crown tournament, the Queen of the Ring tournaments. The next story that we talked about was plans for Survivor Series Wargames, and Bryan Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer did report that fans should expect some craziness at Survivor Series during the Wargames matches, and that's mainly because WWE need footage for future Wargames matches, because all of the footage that they have is from NXT, which features a lot of stars who are not with the company anymore. The next story that we talked about was if WWE is burying Austin Theory. And according to WrestleVotes, they are saying that although Austin Theory did not successfully cash in his Money in the Bank contract, the report is saying that he may actually do better with Triple H than how he was being booked with Vince McMahon. So it does look like WWE still have plans for Austin Theory in the future despite his recent booking. The next story that we talked about was about a top WWE star returning for WrestleMania 39, and WrestleVotes did report that John Cena is pretty much expected to return at WrestleMania 39 to have a match, and the belief in WWE is that if John Cena wants to become the next Rock, he should be at the show having a match, so it does look like John Cena could have a match at WrestleMania 39, and I'm excited to see who his opponent is going to be. So with that being said, guys, that is all of the news that we have for today. Please make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.